Good morning and happy Sunday. I have quite a message today. We're going to start with the tarot. We have the Eight of Swords, the Six of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. So you're caught in your head. You're caught in your head. You're really worried about getting to this Ten of Pentacles is total contentment. That's my cats being stupid. They knock my fan over, little jerks. You're really worried about this Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is our legacy, our financial legacy. It's financial completion. It's wealth. It's our end game, for what we want to do with our lives when we come to abundance. And you're really worried about the path there. Okay. But the tarot's telling you that, and I think I'm going to go ahead and reverse these because I don't do traditional spreads. I take what flies out. So the Three of Pentacles, this is about support. The Three of Pentacles is a card of collaboration, and it is finding somebody to help you raise money. Sometimes it comes out when someone needs a therapist, a mediator in their marriage. But in this particular situation, when we're talking about your income, here, your end goal income, you're going to get there. The Six of Wands is victory. You are victorious, and you're almost there. You really are. And we talked about it. Actually, the Ten of Pentacles came out the other day, and we talked about that. But the Three of Pentacles, the advice here is to seek out help, support. I don't know if that's a business loan. I don't know if that's an accountant. I don't know if that's a supervisor. That's going to be different for every person here. But every person here that's finding this video that needs to see this, where, take what resonates and what doesn't, save for later. Because I can't tell you how many times people have come to me telling me that the first reading they didn't make sense, didn't resonate. They thought I was bonkers. And then they came back later and told me, you were right. And thank God you gave me that reading, because it saved me. So listen to what I have to say and file it for later if it doesn't make sense. If you were brought here, you were brought here for a reason. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to ask for help, because that's the other thing about the Eight of Swords is the Eight of Swords is a card of being caught in a trap, and it's usually a trap. It's mental, and it's a trap that we set for ourselves, and it's a trap that we can get out of. Even if we didn't set it ourselves, it's something that we can get out of. But we're not making any moves because we have convinced ourselves that we can't. You can. You just need assistance. So please. Next, we're going to go on to the shadow, because with the Eight of Swords here, I definitely know there's stuff lurking in our shadows that's preventing us from getting to the next phase. So what is it? And it's releasing judgments. Don't fear your darkness. You are not good or bad. You are human and evolving. I absolutely think this is self-judgment. This is judgment, telling you that you don't deserve, you're not worthy, you don't think that you can make it. Just putting yourself down. An example I have is that I shared my crochet with someone, and they said how I was talented, and my first response was to laugh and say, no, I'm not. Yes, I am. Yes, we are. Yes, you are. You are talented. You can do this. And letting go of the old you. You are not who you were. Honor your past, but do not cling to it. We are not our mistakes. We learn from our mistakes. This is, and this is something that's important that I want to talk about. And that's people always saying, oh, don't take advice from people in bad situation. Don't take relationship advice from someone that's single. Those people have made mistakes, and they've learned from their mistakes, and they have wisdom, and they're trying to prevent you. Yes, if it's a judgmental thing where they're judging you and patronizing you and they're in no better position than you, obviously write that off. But when someone who has fucked up a lot in life has something to say, I say listen to it. And even if that's you that's fucked up in life, you have something to say. What wisdom have you gained? Rather than rather than beating yourself up for where you failed in life and where you're not at right now and where you think you should be, because that's this trap too, is where you think you should be as to opposed to where you actually are. And where you are is on the road to where you want to be. But you have to be kind to yourself. You have to forgive yourself for any mistakes you've made, any ways that you feel you have failed. Stop judging yourself. We're all spiritual beings having a human experience. So the next two, the advice from the forest spirit, how do we let go of this? Soul search. Access your intuition and trust your instincts as you seek deeper understanding. Listen to your gut. What is your gut actually telling you? Don't listen to what your head's telling you. Don't listen to what your heart's telling you. Listen to what your gut's telling you. You can feel that deep in your gut. We all have a first inclination. And how many of us, even myself, even as a reader and a psychic and a witch, I still am a human being, spiritual being having a human experience. And sometimes I don't listen to my gut either. I brush off my first instinct and I doubt myself. Don't do that. You got to stop doing that because you're going to stay stuck in this. Don't stay stuck in this. The next one is magic touch. Use your gentle touch and intention to restore balance and heal yourself and others. Wow, that's powerful, man.